Hey, welcome back to Sweet Bailey YouTube, and my card has got dirty from using my cabinet. So welcome back, thanks again for joining us. Hope you all doing good, hope you all having a wonderful day. We have a bunch of bags of grass seed down here, and also I have some new shirts, Sweet Bailey Landscaping, and I also got some magnets for my truck, because there is never too much advertising. When you run a business, you need to advertise to get the word out, to get more customers, and to stay busy. Today we're just going to do some weeding and mowing in the backyard here. And I want to try to quickly go over the variety of grasses that we have growing in the yard currently. I had just kind of reviewed all of these bags, and there is over a dozen different kinds of grass growing in my yard. Multiple variants of annual ryegrass, as well as perennial ryegrass, fescue, and also Kentucky bluegrass, another kind of fescue, and most of it's perennial ryegrass, and there is just probably 3 to 4 kinds of perennial ryegrass, annual ryegrass, 3 to 4 kinds of bluegrass, 3 to 4 kinds of fescue, and we just have a ton of different kinds of grass growing in the yard. Over yonder, our second batch of grass is growing here beautifully. It is almost ready to mow. I'm just waiting for the second batch to get about 2 to 3 inches tall, get about 2 to 3 weeks old, and it'll be strong enough to mow. So we're just going to go in the backyard and do some weed eating. So I need to switch out my hats. My cabinet here, I'd set up a hook here so I can hang my hat and switch to the safety hat. We're going to be using the weed eater with the string on it. And my setup here, it takes just a tad bit of doing, but on this weed eater I had to set it up so that there's kind of a hook latch system, because the way this weed eater is designed and shaped, it will fall out of these hangers without that hook there. So what I have to do is lift it up just a little bit, release the hook like so, and then I can pull it up out of there. It's kind of tight in there because the light and the other weed eater, but it's fairly easy. So we'll probably have to put some fuel in this. So I've been doing a lot of landscaping work for my customers lately, so we use a lot of fuel and get a lot of hours on the equipment. I'm going to start making more videos working on my customers' properties, but I need to get a GoPro. But the only issue with the GoPro is they're fairly expensive, and it's like they say, you get what you pay for. I'd like to get some GoPros because they're really good tools, really high quality. I've heard nothing but good about them, but they're about $400 to $500 for a new GoPro with some accessories and stuff. for mounting. But I did find this other camera that's similar to GoPro. I forget what it was called. I think it was called something Dragon something. But it's pretty much the same thing as the GoPro, but a bit cheaper, more affordable, and I think it has all the same features, hopefully. I'm gonna look more into it and figure out what I'm gonna get, because generally when I'm filming my YouTube videos, I'm holding my cell phone with my hand, or I have some kind of a setup like this, a step stool with a 4x4, and then I set my phone and lean it against the 4x4, so I can film me working or what have you. But if I get some kind of a tool like a GoPro, then I can mount it on the weed eater, the mower, so it'll be easier for filming. So the front yard's not quite ready for mowing yet. I want it to grow a little bit taller before I do that. Let's close the gate there. Nice. So I'm gonna weed eat first, and then we'll mow. All my grass is growing pretty good except for this patch right here, and some stuff over in the corner by the woodshed, and the corner of the fence over there is still growing. This little patch is coming up pretty nice. So I'm gonna set my phone up here on the generator shed, and I have a 4x4 positioned ready. So I'm gonna stop the video here, resume in fast motion, and put some tunes on for y'all, so stick around. is how you make diamonds. You mow one direction, and then you mow in the complete opposite direction. They're kind of hard to see right now because I did not bag the grass, and it looks a lot better if you bag it, collect all the clippings. But actually, believe it or not, what I just did was I just planted grass in my yard. The entire yard has just been replanted with grass. Believe it or not, you actually reseed your yard when you mow it. So if we go right over here, we can show you how that's possible. So I don't know, I don't think you can, I think we cut all the seeds off. But I think right here, right there's a seed from the grass. And when we mow, it'll cut that seed off and distribute it to a low spot in the yard, such as some of these bare areas. And when you mow it in multiple directions, it'll actually make the entire thing smoother as well, because it'll fluctuate more, and it'll mow all the spots more evenly than just mowing it once. So yeah, it's looking pretty snazzy. And like I said, if you bag it and collect all the clippings, then you obviously won't have stuff like this. But inside of this clump of grass right here, there's probably 50 to 100 seeds. So that's why I just use the discharge chute and distribute it everywhere, so that more grass will grow, it'll spread, it'll fill in some of them bare spots, and when I water it later this evening, it'll start the germination process of the seed. And when you mow, you don't want to mow in the same direction every single time you mow. You want to mow in multiple directions, as many as you possibly can. And generally you go north and south is one direction, and then west and east is another direction, and then you go north, west, southeast, and then you're going to go northeast, southwest is another direction. So that is 4 different directions that you can mow. And when I just mowed, you pretty much have to go at least 1 to 2 laps around the perimeter to get it all mowed, and plus I weeded it before that. And then you can mow in any direction you want. So I went, the first time I went north, west, southeast, and then the second time I went northeast, southwest, and that is how we created these beautiful diamonds. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, consider subscribing to the channel, consider leaving a nice comment down below, consider sharing the video with a friend or family member you think may like the video, and have a wonderful day. Take care and always be kind. Later. Peace.